What's up everyone, this is Midnight Strike 3625 and today's video is going to be something a little bit different as I'm actually going to be doing a video response to one of my favorite YouTubers, Matthew Patrick 13, aka, if you don't know who that is, The Game Theorist. Sound familiar yet? Well, if not, then check out the beautiful little video down in the link in the description below. I will also link it in the comments section like I usually do just for the hell of it, but the original video is below. Now, Matthew Patrick actually runs a very popular web series entitled Game Theory, and I don't know why he's more popular. I mean, hell, he's got 1 million subs, but he deserves more. He's really good at what he does, puts a lot of hard work and effort into it, and you can definitely tell that his soul is just all in there. Blood, sweat, and tears. Now, this episode in particular is entitled Are Gamers Killing Video Games? It's the sequel to his Wii U Killing the Industry, or Killing Nintendo video that he did back in the day, but he's also going to do a third one in the series to form a trilogy. But this one in particular really struck me as interesting. I mean, hell, all of them are interesting, but this one in particular, I just felt like I need to express my opinions. For some things, I actually agree with him on. Other things, I'm a little bit 50-50. I mean, in his video, he claims that gamers are killing video games because they want something innovative. They claim they want something new, fresh, innovative, but then they keep buying the same shit. Now, that is true to a certain degree. Now, in my opinion, or at least from what I have observed, I personally, for example, like the series Mega Man Battle Network. I mean, I grew up on that series. 1, 2, and 3 are some of my favorite games on the Game Boy Advance, if not the very favorite for me. But those 3 games are very similar in style, in structure, and they even use the same graphics and the same sprites. Now, when they changed it up, when they tried to maybe innovate a little bit, kind of going off into a different direction, no one liked it, including myself. I might even do a review, well, I am going to do a review dumpster on Battle Network 4 after 3, but they tried something fresh, they tried something new, and it completely backfired. Now, I feel like a lot of people, once they get into a certain game series, they're gonna want more of it, obviously. Like you said, Super Mario Brothers, all the ones that are similar to the first game, or similar in structure in their linear fashion, get the most sales. But then again, you also point out the various bro games, like first-person shooters, like Madden and stuff like that. I said Madden weird, but whatever. But anyways, just the party games. I mean, the popular ones. You pointed those out and singled those out for being the top sellers, but, a lot of people can get together and have fun playing the same game. I mean, you don't know if the bros themselves, or the football players, the jocks, or whatever, what have you, are buying them versus the people who consider Okami and Shadow of the Colossus art. It might be both of them, just because they want to have a casual experience. I mean, there are casual gamers out there, believe it or not, So, I do agree with you that gamers kinda sorta don't really know what they want all that much, but then again, there are people, myself included, who, to a certain degree, really like the repetitive nature of some games. I mean, Super Mario Bros. And Super Mario Bros. 3, Super Mario Bros. 3 added a ton of different elements and depth, and a whole different plot to Super Mario Bros. 1, in contrast. But Super Mario Bros. 1 will always kinda sorta be tied for my favorite Mario with those two, but when it came to Super Mario 64, I mean, it was something different. Once you get hooked on a series, you're gonna kind of look forward to it being a little bit similar. That's why when games sort of stray away from their roots, they risk alienating their audience, their core audience that is waiting, eagerly anticipating the next title in the game series, such as Resident Evil. You pointed out it actually abandoned completely its survival horror roots for something a little bit more modernized. Yes, the sales went up, but gamers on, everywhere, gamers on forums, gamers, on various websites started to complain because they alienated their core audience. You never want to do that. I feel like people just like to play it safe. Developers, like you said, they like to play it safe. They like to go for the numbers. They like to go for sales and money, and that, in my mind, is entitled selling out. That's called selling out. If you make a game like Ocarina of Time, like Metal Gear Solid, like anything, Super Mario Brothers, and get a shit ton of awards and recognition, that, in my mind, is worth more than your 16 billion sales. And also, with the bro games that you actually pointed out, all those people in that party, like maybe 6 or 7, like to get together probably in their homes or in their basements or in upstairs, whatever have you, and play their games. All those people are going to have their own copies, most likely. So, I mean, when people actually get together, the more people there are, the more sales there are going to be. And plus, if someone has general interests in video games but doesn't really give specifics on, like, the kind of series that they like, if they're more of a casual gamer, their parents, if they're a younger gamer, their parents, if they're an older gamer, they will probably go out of their way to look for something in the similar range. If you don't know specific series, I mean, I used to be a casual gamer. I'll admit I used to be a casual gamer from the time I was, like, 10? No, from the time I was 6 to the time I was about 17, 18, something like that, because I didn't know what series were good. And games cost a lot of money, so you're going to go out of your way to look for something very similar to what you've played before. And I think that's one of those things that's not really going to change. So I do agree with you on some aspects, MatPat, but on others I just feel like it's just, you know, the times, I suppose, and just the mindset of some people. You know, you just don't know what new series to check out. And since all these people are going for the same things that they know they're going to like versus trying new things, I suppose, trying new innovative titles, the industry has fallen flat on its face. So I do think that it is a combination of the gamer and just the person behind it, the developers, I guess. But it's not just the gamer's fault. I mean, yes, the gamers don't really know what they want that much, but the developers should always be striving for quality over quantity. And, you know, awards, recognition, stuff like that over sales. I know they have to make a bottom line. I know they have to meet their bottom line, but I personally think that they should be going for the most innovative experience as possible. So that's just my experience, that's just my opinion. I do agree with you, though, on many of the aspects that you have stated. I mean, how are we going to change if the sales are there? How are we going to make innovative titles if people just keep going for the same thing? And also if, you know, say your parents or your grandparents want to get their kids a present and they know they like shooters, they're going to get them Call of Duty, they're going to get the Halos, they're going to get stuff like that. They're not going to get, like, say, maybe Borderlands or Skyrim or any of those games that kind of stretch the limits and think outside the box. They're going to get something that they know is a little bit more streamlined, so they know for sure that it's a guaranteed that they're going to like it. So that's just, I guess, my opinion, I meant to say, and that's about all I have to say, actually. I do agree with you on most of what you have to say, but on some things, it's like, well, you know, it's not just the gamer, it's not just the developer, it's a combination of both. And that's all I have for you guys. This is Midnight Strike 3625, and MatPat, if you are watching this, thank you very much. Keep calm and rock on.